Hey Hornets, how's it going? Happy Friday. It's Mr. Hippenhammer, and I am going to introduce to you guys a new club that I'm starting. It's going to start after spring break, and it's Climbing Club. I'm excited because we haven't been able to do this club since before the pandemic, but now things are opening back up, so we're going to get it off the ground again and rolling. So here are some quick details about Climbing Club. We're going to start the first Friday after spring break. It's going to take place at Uber Griffin Climbing Gym, which is about a 10-minute drive, and transportation will be provided. We're going to leave directly after school and return around 5 p.m. each Friday. Bouldering, the climbing will be bouldering and auto belays. So in the past, we did a belay class, but we're going to start with just no skills needed, essentially, just climbing without a rope. And if you do climb a rope, you'll be belayed automatically. So yeah, no training required. We'll have space for about 10 to 12 students, and there'll be 2 staff members each time. The cost is around $20 to $30 each visit. You can also get a monthly pass, which is unlimited, so you can go on your own, and it's somewhere around $80 a month for that. We do have financial support available, so if you're like, I cannot afford to pay $30 each time I go, don't let that be an obstacle to you, because we can take care of that, and that will be on the survey as well. The survey is in your email, so look for the survey from me if you're interested and fill it out. And the only thing that I didn't put on here is that we are hoping to do a trip outdoors sometime in the spring to kind of cap the climbing club. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my experiences with climbing. I've been climbing for about 10 years, and a big part of why I moved to Colorado is for the climbing. There is world-class climbing all throughout Colorado. My favorite place to go is El Dorado Canyon, which is just south of Boulder. It is a world-class climbing destination. People come from all over the world to climb in El Dorado Canyon. It is stunningly beautiful. It is an adventure every time, and I always have, you know, a lot of character building experiences when I go there. So there's a picture of me climbing on the left. There's a picture of me when I'm at a belay station with my buddy on a route, and this is a picture of me and my friend Eddie. The reason I have this picture of me and Eddie is from Boulder, and he is actually on a team of 8 African Americans who are the first team of African Americans to attempt to summit Mount Everest. He is an incredible climber, an incredible human being, and there have only been 10 African Americans so far to summit Mount Everest, and it's just amazing to see what he's doing. Yeah, so a little bit more about my experiences with climbing. These pictures are of me in Thailand. The one on the left is at Crazy Horse, Thailand. I'm with my buddy Clark there, and we're at the top of the climb near Chiang Mai, where I lived. The picture on the right is me climbing a route in Tonsai in southern Thailand, which is another really famous world-class climbing destination, known for its tufas, which is the structure you see me pushing off there to the left. And this is a cave in Thailand that we would climb at frequently close to where I lived. Really, really beautiful, really cool. That's me belaying down there on the left. And a couple more photos. This is me and my buddy Christoph, who teaches over at College View in El Dorado Canyon. This in the bottom left is me, Niels, and Margot. They're a Dutch couple that I met when I was in Vietnam, and we did this crazy multi-pitch climb. We had to kayak to it. We had to climb through a cave. Our kayaks and our paddles got washed out to sea, and we had to hunt them down. Ended up losing a paddle. Ended up missing our ride back to land, and had to go with a local fisherman who was delivering fishing nets or picking up fishing traps from the villages there. One of the most incredible experiences of my life, even though it was very challenging at the time. This is a picture I met some friends when I was in Malaysia, and I went with them on a trip to China, and this is Moon Hill in Yangshuo in China. It's a very iconic place, and we went there and climbed the beautiful limestone karsts in Yangshuo, China. And this is just like a really iconic mountain there there is climbing there. And so all of that is to say that, students have asked me, do you get scared? What's the highest you've climbed? Like, how do you do that? Well, how I did it was I started, like you're seeing the entire gym of where I started. This is on my college campus in Indiana University. And I started at this bouldering gym 10 years ago. And this is where I started my skill development as a climber. You can see there's not a lot. You can see there's not a lot there. It all builds, and it's gradual, and you pick up the skills as you go. And so you can start small, and it can lead to some really amazing adventures and experiences. So that's kind of what I wanted to conclude with is, the climbing club is for anyone who's interested. It's not for people who. It's not only for athletes. It's not only for people who have experience in the outdoors. It's for everyone, from all walks of life, all cultural and ethnic backgrounds. You can start small. Like, you're not going to summit Everest or El Cap tomorrow. There's so much good climbing in the U.S. Like, a big part of why I moved back to the U.S. after I lived in Asia was for the climbing, because it's just incredible here. And you never know what experiences this is going to lead to. So many places that I visited around the world have been because of climbing that I never would have gone to otherwise. So many people that I've met. It just gives me joy, on a daily basis, and it builds confidence. And everyone is scared when they first start. Everyone sucks when they first start, but you build that skill and you build that confidence as you go. So don't let that deter you from starting. And it can also lead to so many other interests in the outdoors and so many experiences. And this picture is actually in South Korea, where I also lived, and this was a crag we would climb at. My friend took this as they were leaving, and it's hard to see me, but I'm this little dot here on the wall. So if you're interested, sign up. There is a form in your email from me. Just fill it out if you're interested. And hope you guys get to experience the outdoors. That's a big part of why I wanted this for you guys, is so we can have more diversity in the outdoor space, and so you guys can enjoy all that Colorado has to offer. And I'm going to kick it over to Nate for awards and shout-outs.
Hello, CGHS students. If you will be in the 10th grade next year, you can apply for AP Chemistry and or AP Psychology. Rising 11th grade students can apply for AP US History and or AP Biology. Rising 12th grade students can apply for AP Art and Design. There are lots of other AP courses available at each grade level, but these are the highly selective courses that will require a high GPA, strong teacher recommendations, and a written application. Find it in your email today and apply by April 11th.
Hey Hornets, happy Friday. I have two important announcements today. Number one, for our Hornet ladies, you might have noticed that our facilities team has stopped stocking tampons and pads in the ladies' restroom. This is because facilities have been reporting that these items were being wasted and misused in our bathrooms. I think it's essential that these items are in our bathrooms for women who need them, so we are going to start restocking them starting Monday, March 21st. However, if these items are being misused or wasted again, facilities is going to stop stocking tampons and pads, and ladies are going to need to ask at the front desk. Please use these respectfully so our entire community can continue to access them as needed. Number two, we are very lucky to have some CGHS families who have donated microwaves for student use in the cafeteria. These are going to be available in the back of the cafeteria away from the stage starting Monday, March 21st. That means you should no longer be using any microwaves in the teacher workrooms or the kitchen, but should be heading to the cafeteria to heat up your food. This also means we need to handle these microwaves respectfully. You need to wipe them out if anything you put in there spills or gets messy, and don't put things in them that don't belong. If these get broken, they will not be replaced, so we need to take good care of them so everyone can use them at lunch. All right, that's it for me, and now it's time for awards.
This week's Core Value Award for Respect goes to one of the kindest students that I know. Congratulations, Sebi. You're always being respectful to your teachers and your peers, and keep up the good work for the rest of this trimester.
Hey guys, it's Ms. Juzek here for this week's Respect Award winner for the 10th grade. When I think of someone who's really respectful, I'm thinking of someone who shows kindness and thoughtfulness and consideration of the world beyond them. They're not just thinking of themselves, they're thinking of the bigger picture. And this student absolutely does that every single day. Rachel A., I love working with you. You're awesome. Congratulations on being this week's award winner.
The core value of respect has always been really interesting to me because it tends to be the one that people rank themselves the highest in. They think respect is being nice to people, and being nice to people isn't that hard. I'm nice to people, so I'm respectful. But respect means a lot more than that. And I think that you can be polite and kind and nice and still be disrespectful. And so Adrian stands out amongst his peers and is the recipient for the 11th grade this week because he is all of those things, but he's very genuine. And he is respectful because he is all of those things, but he does it out of appreciation, out of respect for the people around him and for himself. He shows up to class. He might not really want to be doing the thing that we're working on. He might have had a really long night at work the night before, but he respects himself enough to want to grow and develop and learn. He respects the people around him to let them do it alongside him. He respects his teacher. He is the first to ask you how you're doing because he actually wants to know. So the small things like that are what really show respect, and I think that all of his teachers appreciate him so much. So keep it up, Adrian, and thanks for all you do.
Alan, what a delight it is to have you in advisory each morning. You come in and ask how I'm doing without fail, you follow directions, you participate. And all of these have shown you respect me and others around you. This trimester, you have taken this to a new level by transferring this respect you have for others to yourself. You have grown to respect yourself enough to handle your grades on your own instead of relying on me to walk you through what you need to do. You are pushing yourself to achieve higher and do what it takes. I'm so proud of the respectful person you already are and the ways you're leaning into that even more. Thanks for being a great member of our community.